All right, guys, welcome. My name is Michelle Fletcher. I am the founder of the Holistic Business Network, and it is a network of holistic practitioners, services, products, and our goal really is to help spotlight holistic businesses to get more exposure and to help them connect and collaborate so that we can grow our businesses together. And so we have put together something called the monthly collaboration where members get to connect with each other, maybe see how there's potential for partnerships or collaborations. And then we also decided to open this up because there's a lot of people that have been teetering on the fence of what are we doing? And so this is just one of the benefits of membership is we're really wanting to connect you to someone who may be, your next business partner or next client and all of those things. So we opened this up also to the public to just get a behind the scenes view of what's going on here. And so I am here alongside my chief business and marketing strategist for the Holistic Business Network, who is Cordera Tiart. And we're going to be facilitating this together. So we did this last month and we invited people that weren't members to come, and there were so many amazing connections made last month. It was incredible, and people from all over the country. So that was really cool to see happen. We have a more intimate group today, but it's still going to be good because you never know. It takes meeting one person to really change the trajectory of where you're going. So, okay. So first, I'll turn it over to Cordera to kind of share who she is and what she's all about, and then we'll go around and everyone can introduce themselves and what they do. So Cordera, are you good to speak?
Yes.
Okay.
So, hello everyone. I am Cordera Tiart. I am the founder of Manifest Her Media. I'm also from Manifest Her Media is we're the publishers of Feel Well Magazine. Feel Well Magazine is a health, wellness, and lifestyle magazine focused on mind, body, and business. And we cater to high achieving leaders who prioritize health and wellness. I'm also the chief business strategist at the Holistic Business Network. And I'm super excited to be here. I think that collaboration is the way of the future. We see it happening all around us all the time. And so I thought it was really important that we have opportunities like this to partner, to learn more about each other so that we can find ways to partner, find ways to collaborate, and grow our businesses together. So that is a little bit about who I am. Michelle, at this moment, am I supposed to say, what I'm looking for at this moment, who I'm looking to collaborate with? I
Actually,
forgot.
go ahead. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I think this is a good idea. We could just add that into our introductions. And so, yeah,
Okay.
you can set the precedent.
Okay. All right. So at this moment, I am working on 3 different projects. I'm going to keep them short and sweet. If any of them reach out to, jump out at you, send me a message here in the Zoom, or you can reach out to me at feelwellmagazine@gmail.com. So coming up, Manifestor Media is launching its first accelerator for female entrepreneurs. And that is all about teaching you how to become seen, heard, and profitable. It caters to any business that specifically wants to reach a female audience, a women-owned audience, right? So you can target all kinds of people, but if you're looking to capture the female audience's segment or the women's segment, this would be perfect for you. You can find out more about that at manifestormedia.com. The magazine, Feel Well Magazine, is always looking for advertisers that align in the area of holistic health and wellness and lifestyle. Um, and let me see what else. And then also, always, we're looking for new members who also align with the Holistic Business Network because we're a national network, and the more people we have across the county lines here in South Florida, but also across the states, it gives us an opportunity to really expand our reach, grow our businesses in not such a localized way, but a national way. So I'm excited to say that we have members from all over the country, organizers from all over the country, and events happening all over the country and growing, month by month. So that's a little bit about me, who I'm looking to partner and collaborate with. One more thing. And if you have any ideas, like any courses or anything like that that you're looking to launch, maybe you felt a little confused or stuck in your marketing, if you are a member of the Holistic Business Network, just send me a message. Most of you I've had conversations with already, and we can do like a quick little consultation, which I'm calling it little, but it's extremely valuable and has served many of the members already. And then we can talk about other ways that we can partner, collaborate, and grow your business. But I just want to put that out there for any members. For any non-members, if you're interested in something like that, I highly recommend becoming a member of the Holistic Business Network, so that you can get a lot of value at at a rate that is not my normal rate. That's what I would say. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There was something I wanted to add to that, but now I can't remember. So when it comes back to me, I will. I didn't know if you wanted to share about book publishing. That's not something.
Oh, yeah. Manifestor Media, we focus on media marketing, book publishing. I mean, we just do all kinds of things. The focus is becoming seen, heard, and profitable. We currently have a project that we're working on with a book publisher, where we are doing a collaborative book project. So think about like Chicken Soup for the Soul. We have a max of 5 co-authors that we're looking to have in that book. And so if you're looking for ways to expand your business, to grow your business, again, seen, heard, and profitable, you can reach out to me to learn more about that. And just know that everything for me, I just want people to become more seen, become more heard, become more profitable. I believe that abundance, prosperity is your birthright. So if you're looking to do that, if you feel stuck in that, just let me know. Don't think I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what it's going to cost. Don't think about any of that. Just, you want it, make the decision, reach out to me. I'm here for you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. That was really good. Okay, next, I'm going to call on the first person who jumped on, who was Ronald. Ronald is one of our members. He's located in the Chicago area. And Ronald, can you share what it is that you do with all of us, and maybe who would be your target audience?
Okay, my name is Ronald Faison. I am the CEO of ProDit Max Organic and Natural Toothpaste. Not getting off the subject, I was doing some studying in the last couple of weeks. It seemed like the scientists are finding out that the mouthwash with the fluoride is affecting, is bringing on, let's say like this, high blood pressure and thyroid problems, and also diabetes. And really my target, I like to go after more females because they buy the products and they're much more open mind to this type of thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So I have been using Ronald toothpaste now for, gosh, is it 4 or 5 months? It's been a while. And it's sold via, he has a website, you can get it on Amazon. And
Yes.
it's funny, Ronald, we just had a holistic dentist at our event this past Thursday, and he will be at our event today in Miami. But what you're saying, he's in agreement with. I actually have been following him and a few other dentists, and they're saying that there's so many effects from fluoride that people don't realize. And so reducing that fluoride is important, and having a fluoride-free toothpaste like what Ronald shares, and it's all organic, it's really good. It's very beneficial. So thank you for being on here. You know what, guys? You can share your website links in the chat. So feel free to share any website links if people want to check out what it is that you have. Next, I have Anna Martinez. She's one of our newest members. She just joined like less than a week ago, and she's in West Palm Beach, correct, Anna? Yeah. So Anna, please share with us what it is that you do, which is I love what she does, and who your target audience is.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And great memory. I am based in West Palm Beach, Florida. I am a therapist here, and I primarily work with teens and young adults and Latinas. I provide one-on-one therapy services, focusing on low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. And then outside of that, I also do workshops in the community, and I teach people how to recognize signs and symptoms of mental illness. So if you are looking to get staff trained, or just having a workshop, I did a workshop recently for the staff at one of the hotels here. Is that a question? Yes.
Oh, nice.
And then or hospitals and stuff like that. So I teach people how to recognize that and how to connect maybe with someone that's struggling with mental illness. I also do immigration evaluations, and I do trainings also on trauma and help people how to overcome the impact that trauma has had on their body and their mind through somatic, so body-based techniques. And I guess my ideal partner or people that I would look to collaborate would be people that are either focusing on that, overcoming anxiety and depression, or that have that audience as well. Unfortunately, due to licensing, my clients have to be in the state of Florida. So when it comes to workshops and things like that, I can collaborate with people outside of Florida, but as per my license regulations, my therapy clients have to be in the state of Florida. So we do have a compact coming sometime in the next, hopefully, year or so. So hopefully that will make it easier to have clients out of state. But for now, it has to be here in Florida. And that's it.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so Anna was talking and I was thinking to myself, I want to challenge you guys to think even bigger for your target audience. A lot of times we're thinking of the individual, but like Anna mentioned, she was like, you could be that person, or you could be someone who knows a group of those people and getting into that network, which helps you to work smarter and not harder, because you'll have more visibility to more people at once, like how you're doing the workshop. So I love that. So let's see how we could think a little bit bigger on how we can connect with more people all at one time, to spread spread what we do. So last but not least, Christine, thank you for joining us. Christine was at our Boynton Beach event a few months ago, and I can't forget her because her eyes are so beautiful, as you can see from her picture. Really beautiful woman. And she looked just like a friend of mine. I actually thought she was a friend, and I was like, what are you doing all the way up here? She looks like my friend. But Christine, remind me what it is that you do, because I'm connected to you now, and I see you all over, and I'm like, I want to get all the good things again that you do.
Oh, well, good afternoon, everyone, and I'm happy to be here. My name is Christine Roberts Kelly. My company's Intention Enterprises, and we serve small to medium-sized organizations in the area of finance. Specifically, I like to call it capital management, right? Because it's more than just bookkeeping, but we encompass bookkeeping, accounting services, financial analysis. So what is the story that your numbers are telling you? We work with clients to help them analyze that. We also do some business services. For example, we will help you start your entity, but start your entity not like the people on TikTok tell you to, but the real way to start your entity, making sure it's correct and compliant, and that you have a good foundation. And we also do some workshops. So we have some, one of my favorite topic these days is money mindset. And I just did a workshop on that for some virtual assistants who are all over the country. So we talk about a number of things, business services, the basics of your bookkeeping. So we do host some workshops in that area as well.
Nice. So you're targeting mainly small and medium-sized businesses and offering these services with their finances and then additional business services to get, even the small business started.
Right. Right. So help you start the business really from the ground up, help you put all the things in place. You don't have to use me for your bookkeeping services. I'm happy to train people on how to do, how to navigate the system with the basic usage of your QuickBooks or Wave, some sort of software that way. So we partner, we try and partner with the small businesses and at a price point that is affordable to them, because if they can't afford the monthly service, then hire me to show you how to use your service, to use your software, and then you can have me come in and check on it every 6 months, So there's a number of ways to be able to work with us.
Oh, good. I'm so glad I got this information. I'll be reaching out to you, Christine, about that. Oh, very good.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you guys for all sharing. And Christine, really quick, do you work with clients outside of Florida also?
Yes, we can, because everything is virtual. We can work with anyone in any part of the country.
Nice. Okay, because we are a national network and we have membership from around the country. So that's awesome to know.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. So Quadera, I think I'm gonna, got Myrna joining us. Okay, so before I turn it over to Quadera, but Quadera, get your wheels turning, because Quadera is really good at helping us do some activities that really make us think and challenge us in our business. But before I even do that, Q, I see that Myrna has just jumped on, and so I definitely want you guys to all meet Myrna. Myrna, are you able to talk? And hopefully she can, I think she's connected to audio. It looks like she's connected.
Yes, I can talk.
Okay, awesome. You joined just in time because we just did introductions and we just finished the last one and then you jumped on and I was like, before we move forward, let's introduce Myrna. Actually, you and Christine might hit it off. I don't know. But Myrna, please share with us. Myrna actually is a founding member of the Holistic Business Network. So back when I had this idea and I was like, no, I'm doing this because, and she was actually one of the first vendors at my first event way back when, December of 2021. She was one of my first vendors and saw the vision, and she's been on board with us ever since, and she's doing amazing things. So Myrna, please share what it is that you do, where you're located, and then who would be your target audience.
Okay, well, I am a financial wellness coach and a wealth strategist, and I work with powerhouse women executives to really help them turn their amazing income into their first $1 million in net worth, even if they're new to investing in the stock market and are not financial pros. I really focus and specialize on teaching women how to build wealth using the stock market and making sure that financially your financial house is in order, because if your financial house is not in order, I don't care what you tell me, the rest of your house is not going to be in order. And I am based in the Fort Lauderdale area in Florida. And my ideal client are obviously women who are high achieving, high earners, whether they're business owners or people working in the workforce with W-2 jobs, but who have disposable income and who are ready to do something with their money.
Awesome. Yeah, Myrna is a powerhouse, guys. Oh my goodness. She does amazing. She was just at our last event in Fort Lauderdale last week. And the interview you guys did, I watched that. It was so fabulous. So at our live events, if Quadera has time, she puts on her Feel Well magazine hat and she does interviews, and she's amazing at interviewing people. And she had a really fantastic interview with Myrna that I posted on our YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely go on there and check that out. Okay, so now I'm going to turn it over to Quadera for an exercise.
I put an article in the chat that I had just seen yesterday pop up in my email just to speak to what Ronald from Prodent Max was talking about. And he didn't really go into it too much. That's what I was raising my hand for after Anna. But the ingredients inside of his toothpaste are things like sea salt, I want to say that there's some coconut oil in there. There might be some mint in there. Yeah, Michelle, right?
Yeah, and I believe cloves. Ronald can tell us. He
Yes.
created
You didn't
this
speak about it, so that's
magic.
why I was like, okay, let me just add that
I
in.
thought it was just this introduction. I apologize.
Mhm.
Well,
No problem.
I have it on the top of my mind right now, but we have over 13, 14 different organic and natural ingredients like sea salt, coconut oil, myrrh. Let me see. Oh my God, I should have had my list here.
Cloves aren't
Well, that's
uh,
cloves.
okay. I just wanted to
we
give.
everything in this product will whiten the teeth and remove bad bacteria from the mouth. And if you got away from me on one ingredient, I got 12 more to hit you, and that's the way I designed this. And because when I really found out about in the 1940s, fluoride was the main ingredient in the rat poison. And here we are putting this in our mouth. But believe it or not, the fluoride is the least of your worries. The other stuff in there, like embalming fluid, you know. And but we have many ingredients: bentonite clay, sea salt, baking soda. But we made it where it does not affect the teeth, where it becomes sensitive, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And it's really great for swelling and bleeding gums and things of that nature.
yeah.
I've
Thank you,
I've been
Ronald.
having a great experience. So
Yeah,
thank you,
thank
thank
you.
you.
I just thought that we should say a little bit more about it. So thank you so much. You actually touched on that. So Michelle, do I have an exercise? Oh, you have a thought?
Yeah, yes. But I just realized I didn't share mine. Like what I did. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to share. I've been a health coach and in the nutrition, plant nutrition arena for over 13 years, helping families get really concentrated plant nutrition from 30 fruits and vegetables into their bodies on a daily basis, which we so desperately need. And I also help people to grow their own food with a vertical growing system called the Tower Garden. And then 3 years ago, during the pandemic, when I was frustrated with us not being able to connect, not hearing holistic resources that are available to help people improve their health, I started hosting these events. And once I had like the third event, people were really hunting me down, asking me how they could get in contact with the vendors that were a part of the event. And so that's how the network came to be. Created that in 2022, and it has been growing very rapidly. So my target audience, depending on which business we're referring to, but my target audience for the holistic plant powders and ways to grow your food is pretty much, I would say, moms, because I feel like moms have more of a vested interest in the health of themselves and their families. And then growing your own food also, that has been a high topic since the pandemic. And we sold out of our systems when the pandemic started because so many people were freaking out about their food and people touching their food and the virus and all that stuff. So, yeah, that is just about anyone. But when it comes to the Holistic Business Network, it really is holistic practitioners, services, and products that are in alignment with health and wellness that really give a lot of value to people. And so, yes, that is what that is. So I just realized I think I rarely share because I'm always focusing on everyone else. And so I realized I should mention something. Okay, so Q, it's all yours. You're muted.
Okay. So we have a small group today. That's number one. So everyone has shared pretty much who their target audience is. And so I'm curious to hear, did anyone hear before we go into the exercise, did anyone hear anything from anyone that they thought they could use or that they knew of a friend or associate, knew that a friend or an associate could use? Michelle?
Well, because I have the network, and I'm like, one of the reasons I started the network, I've been a resource for people before I even started a network for holistic services. Like people would always reach out to me for like acupuncturists, mental health therapists. Like because I just know a lot of people over my 13 years in this space. I've met so many people doing so many things. And so I can think of, like, Anna, this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. Everyone is like wanting to focus on having a talk or something that will involve that, focusing on mental health. And then for Christine, I'm very interested for the Holistic Business Network and keeping myself together when it comes to bookkeeping. And then Myrna, she knows that I've attended one of her workshops, really, really good. And when things slow down, I'm joining one of her sessions where she walks us through, I think, for 4 or 6 weeks on how to grow our money and not have it losing value with inflation. And then I'm already supporting Ronald, so it's all good. But I love sharing what Ronald does, because I was using a natural toothpaste I found on Amazon. And now I'm like, no, you need to get the one that he has, because the ingredients are way better, way cleaner, and way safer for you. So, yes, all the things.
Am I muted?
No.
Okay. So we all talked about our target audience, and then I asked that question. Thank you, Michelle, for answering. So now I'm curious if everyone could just share or think about and write down, if you have access to pen, paper, or your computer, some sort of device, what are, your top 3 goals for the rest of this month or for the next 3 months, but I'm trying to keep it really like fast track. What are your top 3 goals for the rest of this month or the next 3 months? And then if everyone could come and share what that goal, one of those goals, the top goal out of the 3, in 30 seconds or less for each person. So you don't have to give a whole paragraph, but just what is that top goal? And everyone put on their active listening ears, their active listening. And I'm going to start with, first, I'm going to give it 30 seconds. And then I'm going to start with Anna, because she's the first person I see. And the top goal in your business, I don't know if I needed to say that, but the top goal in your business, as you're writing that down or getting clear on that really quick, it could be anything from, adding 2 more sales in your service-based business before the month closes out. It could be anything from, publishing your ebook, getting your newsletter together, becoming more clear on your social media, upping your social media game from 1 post a week to 10 posts a week. What are the goals that you have? Okay. And so I'm pretty sure 30 seconds has passed. So I'll start with Anna.
Okay, so one of my main goals is preparing for the summer. So that means discharging some clients, onboarding the new clients that I have, and kind of like figuring out my summer schedule. Hopefully booking at least 1 more training for this summer. So summer workshops, summer training. We have a lot of school counselors or summer camps and things like that. So kind of summer as we prepare for the fall. And then I'm going to add that last one, Kadira, the social media. I feel like I go through roller coasters and I'm on it, and then I disappear, and then I'm on it. So now I'm trying to post like once a week. So maybe I'll up that to like 2 or 3 times a week. So that's going to be my goal for the rest of the month.
Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being quick. Ronald, you're up next.
Oh, wow. Okay. So mine is to learn social media. Believe it or not, I had someone to teach me how to go on Instagram and Facebook. And a little nerve-wracking for me, but kind of old school, if that makes sense. And I'm also looking forward to doing business with your magazine, definitely. But everything was put on hold because of my child's graduation. And I'm also learning to be a better person.
Okay.
I love that. I don't know why I keep thinking I'm muted. That is so good. That last one just touched my heart. Yes, learning to be a better person. We can never forget that, right?
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you, Ronald. Next up, I have Myrna. And then Christine, so you don't get surprised like Ronald.
Okay, what I have going on for the rest of this month. One, obviously my investing group coaching program starts tonight, and I have a group of 5 ladies, and I am excited. So nurturing upon them and getting them up to speed so that they can build wealth fast and quick by investing in the stock market. So that's one. Two, I got to finish my money playbook. We talked about it, the storybook type of thing. So I'm working on that right now so that can become my new freebie. 3, I need to think of new date for my happy hour summer edition this time. That will be happening in June. So I got to set the date. And I'm also thinking about starting a smaller container for divorced women, doing the same thing that I do, but focused on divorced women. So niching down a little bit for the summer and seeing how that goes.
Oh, good.
Whew.
Oh, and one last thing, Arlen Hamilton has invited me to do a course on her platform, which has thousands of people. So I'm wrapping up the course so that this month we can have it on there and I can be out there. So that's it for me, sir.
That's a huge win. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud.
I'm so excited. I can't even speak. I don't even have words. Like, I don't even have words. I'm just going to move on to Christine. Moving on to Christine.
Well, geez, I don't think I have anything exciting plans. I have 2 things I am working on. Marketing collateral. I'm a business card person. That's kind of what I've been doing. But I'm in a Goldman Sachs and NYU program right now. And one of the things that was brought up was like, okay, you're going to need more than your business card. So I've been working on my marketing collateral and a CRM. I've been handling everything myself manually, and I'm like, okay, girl, it is time to probably put some, other than a Calendly, like put something really in place so that I can have better follow-up and things like that. So those are the 2 things I've been working on, and that's where I am at the moment.
Michelle, you want to go?
It's so funny. I'm here stealing some of their ideas. Like when Anna mentioned planning out for the rest of the year, I was like, I need to do that too. Once this month is over, I need to plan the rest of the year, my schedule. And then the CRM, I'm right there with you, Christine. I didn't have that on there initially, but I just added those 2 at the bottom. This month, I have a huge goal to increase our membership by 10 new members. I think it's totally doable. We increased it by 5 new members in a week. And the membership is growing pretty rapidly. So that's my goal, is for there to be more connections within the network that can be a resource for those outside of the network and within the network. And I actually do have a monetary goal.
Were you going to say something else?
No, I have a monetary. I don't know. Like, should I share it? I don't know. But
it looks like you feel compelled to share it. Do you want to share the monetary goal? Because you look like you're excited to share.
Well, this month, for the month of May, in this secondary business, which is the Holistic Business Network, is to earn over $8,000 this month. So that has been a goal I set, because we're trying to go to Myron. We're trying to go to Myron. I can't remember his last name right now.
Golden.
Golden.
His thing is the one in Tampa?
Yes, in like 2 weeks.
I know.
So very close. And I have to bite the bullet tomorrow.
So the reason that each person shared the goal is because when we're talking about collaboration, sometimes we're thinking about, just ourselves. But until we hear what other people need, we don't know how we can necessarily fit into someone else's business to help them grow, or how someone else can fit into our business to help us grow, or how we can partner and collaborate. So it's the best way to find potential collaborators or potential partners is to actively listen to what other people other people's needs, wants, and desires are. I speak to a lot of people, a lot of women specifically, but a lot of people over the past 12 years, and they're very fearful of sales, more so women than men. And one of the main reasons that I found that those sales conversations are very difficult and challenging is because there's not active listening happening. And so when people are using this term active listening, it's that you are becoming present, stopping what you're talking about. Stopping what you're thinking about and really leaning into what the person is trying to express to you in that moment. So I heard a lot of great things, and I heard a lot of interesting ways that there was room for growth, learning, and collaboration. One of the things I want to mention is that for all the members, we are having the Stress Less workshop the first Saturday in June, the June 1st. One of the things that we are going to be going over is social media and how to make it work for you. I'm loving, I don't know if you just mentioned this for the first time today, because I don't recall it, but the My Money Playbook is pretty dope. I really love the title of that. And so I'm assuming that the My Money Playbook is your lead magnet. That's also something we're going to be going over in the first Saturday in June, because I know you had a question about what that looks like, what that means. And then the CRM, I have someone that I can refer to you, Christine, when it comes to the CRM, who is focused on businesses like yours. And then for myself, my goal is the same as Michelle's goal for the membership. But then also outside of this, I didn't mention it, that my mom is retiring and I'm getting ready to take over her business. So that's why I was like, oh, Christine, you're hired, because that's something that we need in our business and in my mom's school, that I know like the back of my hand, because I've been a part of it since I was like 8 years old, but I've taken a short break now. So I can just say, like, I know I need to talk to Christine. I know that Myrna, I can take a look at your My Money Playbook if you want, right? I can take a look at that if you want any recommendations or suggestions. And showing up on the Stress Less workshop on Saturday, June 1st. Saturday, June 1st. Yeah, okay. On Saturday, June 1st, we will be going over social media and lead magnets, which 2 out of the 4 or 5 of you had thoughts on. And marketing collateral, we will also be going over that as well, and what that should look like, and what type of marketing collateral, not just any marketing collateral, but what type of marketing collateral you should have.
What?
So that was the point of this exercise. Did anybody else, I want to open the floor up for the next 2 minutes or so. Does anybody else have hear anything that was reaching out to them saying, oh, I would love to collaborate with this person, or I know somebody that I can refer you to?
I do, and I also have a question. So one is for that Stress Less workshop on June 1st. Do you have a time for that? So I don't know if I've seen that just yet.
It's
going to
10
be
a.m.
from 10 to 2. Oh, 10 to 12. Sorry, 10 to 12.
Is it
And
virtual,
I
in
need to,
person?
I'm going to
Is
be
it-
sending out a communication, because I haven't sent out the communication yet, but I am
Oh,
about to
okay. I was
send
like,
out a communication. Sorry, it's been a busy week. It's been full. But I'm sending out communication.
That's okay.
Is it
I was like, I
virtual,
don't know.
Michelle?
Virtual?
Is it virtual?
And I did hear when Myrna was talking about her email list, growing her email list. So I started on the email list a couple of months ago. So even maybe seeing if I can promote when she has the playbook done, maybe I'll touch base with her, and maybe we can see of me sharing that with my email list, and then maybe I can provide some sort of mental health tips or wellness, or I have a self-care guide that I can share with her that she can also share with her audience, and then help each other grow our email list as well.
That's awesome, Anna. I actually think you might be good I usually do collaborations with people inside of my Facebook group. I have a Facebook group we have about 450 women. Some are active, some not so much, but maybe since this is Mental Health Awareness Month, I think it's important. Maybe we can do a collaboration and do like a fireside chat live. So I'll contact you.
Yeah, Myrna and I are already trying to schedule something on the back end here.
Making it happen, making moves.
Looking to make
This
it
is what
happen.
I live for this. Like, I love to see the collaborations happening. Like, that's what it's about. Because, you know, we're entrepreneurs and we tend to work in silos. You know, it can be so easy to just be behind your desk and not connecting. But this is the opportunity. And I love to see that people are taking advantage of the opportunity now that you're hearing from each other and what you have available. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, anyone else? So I know a lot of you left your information in the chat. Please be sure to grab each other's information so you can stay connected. If you started conversations in here. Oh, you know what, Ronald? I didn't see you even leave the link to your. Oh, no, Ronald, you didn't leave a link.
Like I said, I'm learning how to do this type of stuff. I'm gonna have my wife to put everything in if that's possible.
Oh, wait, isn't your website like ProdentMax?
Yes, ma'am. ProdentMax.com.
Okay, I'll put it in there.
Oh,
I just typed it in.
I appreciate it.
Okay. So if you guys want to check out his natural toothpaste, that's in there. Christine has her information, Myrna, Anna, and I believe everyone in here knows how to contact me or Cordera, right?
Yes.
Christine, are you connected to Cordera? I know Ronald. Oh, you're muted. Hold on.
No, I don't think I have Cordera's. I mean, I can always stop by the office.
I took a screenshot of your information you dropped in there, and I will be reaching out.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much.
Well,
so yeah, when people are saying collaboration, just think to yourself who has the audience that I am looking for. But in order to make collaborations work, we have to be very clear and intentional about who our target audience is. So I love that Myrna dropped the divorced women in there, because that is someone that will be going through a great deal of trauma, a great deal of stress. Anna is helping people work through their trauma and their stresses, right? And that could also even open up a whole other can of worms for Anna. If she's not specifically targeting divorced women, they could just have like so much fun with this and create new opportunities in each other's businesses. So this is what we're looking for. This is how me and Michelle got started within the Holistic Business Network. And I just want to encourage collaboration everywhere. So thank y'all for participating. I love this collaboration hour more than anything.
I do too. I love to see the connections being made. I mean, last time I think we had like 12 people and everyone was just like in the chat. It was wild. And there were people from California, from Kansas, from all over, just sharing and seeing how they could connect. And it was just amazing. I love to see this happening. So thank you so much for being a part. And, you know, I think I like opening it up to, you know, everyone to come in and join us and see how there's partnerships out there or collaborations that can happen that can really move us forward with momentum. So thank you so much for joining. If you're in South Florida and you want to join us in Wynwood, Miami tonight, you are more than welcome to come on down. And if you're in Boynton Beach next week, we're doing it again. Christine, I don't know if you knew that, but next Thursday, we're going to be in Boynton Beach again at the same location. So come on out. Okay. All right, guys. Have an amazing Thursday.
You as well. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
See you next time. Peace.